Setting up real quick. It's kind of close. Hopefully that's good enough. Alright, so I'm going live as you see. So, welcome back, guys. But if you're new, then please help support my channel by liking. If you like quick tips and tricks pair skits, then this channel's right for you. Also help me reach to 700 subscribers. I really appreciate the 600 subscribers, so thank you. On my channel once a week, I do a shout out to a new subscriber. Then also, if you didn't get a shout out, then it's alright because I also do shout outs for those who give me video ideas, those who donate, and then also I do shout outs for shout outs. And if you'd like to donate for my daughter because her birthday is on September 19th, then I'll be actually shipping it to her since it's actually going to cost more to ship it for just a little package, so I'd rather just send it to her. So I probably wouldn't be able to give you guys a shout out, so I apologize on that, but it's just I don't have the money to just be sending it from California to New Mexico. But I did get something, but I'll be doing a little unboxing video for that for her. And then also my Premier plan expired. I need $25 if you guys want to help donate. Anything would be much appreciated, so I could keep making videos for you guys. So anyways, so as you see, I'll be doing an unboxing video. I'll be doing setting up my green screen, and I'll be doing an unboxing video later for what I got for my daughter. But anyways, but before I start setting up my new green screen, today's shout out goes out to Matt Ashley. So shout out to her. So let me see. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna start. So this one, it's a single tripod that holds it versus this one because it keeps like slanting over and it falls over me, so it's very irritating. I think that's everything. Okay, it's on there. Should be good. Oh, let's go more. I don't know how high I want this though. Put that to the side real quick. I don't know if I want to do this long ways or yeah, it should be fine long ways. Things on the other side though. This is what I mean about it slanting over and it's too wobbly and stuff. bigger clamps somewhere. I forgot where I put them at. I should have got that before. See how I put this on. Oh, I think you gotta put that on last. It gets a little frustrating trying to set everything up in a wheelchair. People don't see how hard it is to just move lights around, and it gets frustrating at times. That's why I haven't really been doing green screen, because I'm getting less views for my main videos. I get more views for my shorts than my my actual videos, so that's why I haven't really been doing green screen, because they don't get much views anyway, except for for the shout outs, I guess. But anyways. See, that's what I mean. It's like everything's so hard just to do in a wheelchair. Just got a little bit of it. This shit's fucking frustrating. I don't have core balance to lift this up, really. Not on there yet. Hold on. I need to go behind it, but there it goes. See, gotta make sure it's flush against the wall. Or actually, what the fuck is that? This needs to be raised up a bit, so Hold on. There. Should be good enough. But let me see. Yeah, I have enough hand room. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. So if it was upwards, then I'll have like I had to keep my hands closer to me. Let me see. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's pretty much it. And then I'm using my lights right now to bring some light in my room. But I pretty much like, let me see. Yeah, for the green screen, you're supposed to have like little lights right here to shine up the green screen and lights in the front and all. Oh, my brother, Josie asked why I didn't have anybody help me. My brother actually asked, but my dad got sick a bit, and then also it's like hard because there's like days like I'm not recording and he comes. I'm like, so he actually offered, my little brother, my 11-year-old brother offered, but it's like we had to fix around like people's schedule, like when my brother comes for visitation, and then if I'm like doing videos, so it's like try to schedule around all that, because I like to relax a lot because doing YouTube is very irritating, as you see. It's very frustrating. I don't like doing green screen as much. Like honestly, I was thinking even stopping it, especially since like I don't get much views for my regular videos anyway. So it's like, what's the whole point? But in my shorts, like if I'm like sitting one, like if I'm doing a sitting like in one spot, then I might just do the green screens. It looks better than just like just like using the doors. So if I'm just sitting in one spot, I'll use the green screen. But if I'm showing you guys how to do something, I'm not going to use green screen. So yeah, I do like to be independent as well too. But yeah, it gets frustrating. I hate when nurses like freaking try to tell me how to do certain things. If I show them how I cath and stuff. Oh, these nerve pains sucks. Anyways, I show them how I cath and stuff, and they're like, "Oh no, don't do that." It's like, shut up. You're not paralyzed. It freaking irritates me. Like they act like they know it all. Um, or they're like telling me you need to transfer on top of a box before you go on your bed. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't a rookie. It's like slap you, ho. I was playing. But anyway, so yeah, it irritates me when people try to tell me how to do something when I'm the one that has to live like this. They're like saying, "Oh, it's gonna wear out your shoulder." It's like, dude, it's not as bad. Like if people were so worried about wearing out their joints, they wouldn't be working out. People wouldn't be going to the gym to work out. Like transferring is like the most basic stuff, and so. Anyway, so that really gets me when nurses are like telling me how to transfer, like go on a box. Like that's what you do in rehab when you're learning. I ain't a rookie. It pisses me off when they don't know or see that I could do certain things. So I like to be independent. My parents taught me that. So yeah, they got it. They called it on themselves for me liking to be independent. So when I get mad at nurses, they taught me to be independent. So yeah, but anyways, let me see. Yep. I think that's pretty much it for this video. It's pretty much a short video. That was, yeah. Mm, yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's 4 people showing up. Appreciate it. But, another thing that was kind of discouraging. Yeah, not good. Josie asked, how are you doing? Uh, some things get to me, of course. Like I understand people go through stuff. Like last time I wouldn't really say trip. I don't know. Like I got really discouraged. Last time I was doing like recording a video or I was editing a video after that shower failed. So it was very frustrating after that. And so I was editing. My plan expired and stuff like that. And and I went live saying like, hey, can somebody help with like $45 for helping me pay for my Premiere, my Filmora, you know. So I ended up switching to Premiere Pro. It's way cheaper. It's only 25. But it got me discouraged. It's like I got like at that time I had like maybe 1,000 or two on TikTok, but now I have 3,000 followers on TikTok. But I even like posted like a thing. I posted a thing, my story for TikTok. You know, like, hey, my plan is about to expire. This and that. Out of 3,000 people, not one comment like, hey, I wish I could help, or, you know. But it's like I understand, you know, people go through stuff, especially with this war and stuff or whatever, you know, especially with the gas prices. But you know, I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned my last video, if I was shaking my ass at tits, like if I had if I had any, you know. But I'm pretty sure people would be throwing money at me. But it is what it is. You know, I gotta appreciate the little stuff. But yeah, it really got to me. I was about set up for this live. I'm like, nobody's not gonna help me. So it's like, why should I even like try even make videos? Or it gets me at times like, you know, at least like comment or put a thumbs up, or you know, instead being, it's like being left on red. You know, I was reading like or I wasn't reading. I was watching YouTube videos saying like interesting facts. It's like when people like leave you on red, it's almost like getting punched. And I was like, yeah, I guess you could say, because it really hurts when people just don't comment on your videos or posts like, hey, I need help, and nobody's like, but they expect you to help them. It's like, you know, like I put like a little post on my Facebook, Instagram, and Snap and TikTok, like saying I feel bad asking for people for money to help me, you know, pay for my planet like once a month or whatever, or helping me with my daughter's stuff. But it's like, why should I feel bad? People aren't like feeling bad for me. So it's like, it goes both ways, you know. But it's like, I'm not gonna ruin for the people who do support me, you know. So I really don't care what like the haters or whatever, you know. It's like, yeah, of course it'll get to me, but it's like I'll just block you. It's like you're not even worth my time, you know. It's like I'm only helping those that wants to help. You know, there's this one guy. Yes, be more positive. Don't feel guilty. You deserve it. Josie said. But anyways, there's this guy. I actually editing a video, but there's a parrot guy that hit me up. I think it's an incomplete or complete. Probably a complete. I'm not sure. Um, I forgot his name, but yeah. Anyways, he messaged me on Snapchat. Bobby, post that video when I can. I need to activate my Cash App card because it was on hold because my other one got hacked. Me and my dad actually got hacked. His is from his credit card. Mine was from a Cash App. So I need to like get it like unblocked because you know I called him, so I went for a call for that. But and then after that, just pay for the Premiere Pro plan, which is good. You know, it's cheaper. It's $25, and it's more like professional. It took me like maybe a day to learn. You know, it's more advanced, but it's pretty quick to learn. Well, for me, I don't know. But yeah, let me see. Let me see. Stuff gets me like making taking medications. I'm pretty sure a lot of us understands that. It's like taking medications. That stuff gets to, you know, me. It's like, oh, gotta get up, take my medications like 3 times a day. Gotta take my anxiety meds. Gotta take my depression meds, and you know, gotta take my mirtazapine so I can sleep. And if I don't, then I'll stay up like the next day. You know, like 6, 8 in the morning, or you know what I mean. But taking meds get exhausting. Life gets exhausting. So it's like I have hypothyroidism. So every now and then my throat will hurt. I get cold easier now. But it's like a lot of people say, I guess I'm gonna turn this channel into a religion one, honestly. But it's like a lot of people are like saying, "Oh, it's God's will." You know, He brought you back. It's like slap yourself. I'm just playing. But it's like if it's God's will, then if you get sick, don't go to the hospital. If you get COVID, don't go to the hospital. It's God's will. You could say, you know what I mean? It's like it's irritating me when people say it's God's will, but it's like, okay, if you get sick, you have cancer, don't go to the hospital. Then it's God's will for you to die, you know. But um, honestly, I don't even know about God anymore. Like, I'm spiritual. I still believe in like the afterlife, but a God, like, I don't know. Honestly, to tell you the truth, like I experienced what I did when I died, and people have no right to tell me like I'm wrong or stuff like that. You know, it's like you weren't the one that died. I did. So how can you tell me I'm wrong? But of course, there are some that who have died, and they have experienced certain things, and I question them like, why didn't I experience it? What makes you special? It's like I don't get it, you know. Or people are like, oh, God help me like with my finals, or it's like, no, like you would have pray or not, it's going to happen, it's going to have the same outcome. It's just like it's meant to be sometimes, you know. Like for a religious standpoint, it's called the book of life, book of death, like where things are supposed to happen, you know. It's meant to be. So prayer or not, I feel like it's going meant to be anyways. So, and it's like, what makes you special that God answered your prayer for a final, but God didn't answer prayers for like those like people that are starving, or when I was homeless, prayer didn't help feed me or keep me warm and stuff like that. I had to still, I did what I did back then. But you know, I didn't ask to be abused when I was babies. Like, why did stuff happen? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that prayed, like Jews, you know, during concentration camp. I'm pretty sure they prayed, and you know, and where was their help? You know, so I was on YouTube. Someone was there saying like, pray for you, Ukraine's. That's not. It's like God didn't help the Jews, so why would He help them? You know, it's like I question everything. I question like double standards in relationship. Of course, I'll question even men like standpoints of certain things. I'm like, you know, when a man like on TikTok, a man was saying like, if it doesn't make me barber if I cut hair once, so why does it make me cheat? And I was like, you could cut hair two, three times, still not gonna make you barber. Like I even question certain men's like mentality. It's like I question everything. It's not just, you know. So I'll be posting some stuff about like double standards in females, and the only reason why I do that is because I was physically and mentally abused from my baby mom. So I ended up having like issues with certain females because they treat me a certain way, and my biological mom, you know, cheated on my dad, abused me and my sisters, or were neglected. I was abused, but lights in her hair, diapers soiled, and then also we were taking away CPS and stuff like that. And it's like she married that guy. It's like, ugh, it disgusts me. Like she married that fool, Adrian Benavides. When it's like you had your three kids taken away, you're gonna marry him. Like after him putting your hands on your kids. So it's very disgusting how some females like they don't deserve. Certain females, not all my sisters, thankfully have a beautiful daughter. So yeah, so some females do, of course, but I have no right to say who does or doesn't. Just like I have no right to say that person deserves to die, that person deserves to live. But of course, my mentality is like this world is wicked. From what I've seen, being homeless, being homeless and stuff, and how people are, and how they'll steal money from you, or I gave out money like $80, and that's a lot for a homeless person. It's like I expected him to pay me back, and he ended up like um pretty much like ghosting on me. So it's like, you know, I question like I used to think like, oh, some people are just gold diggers and this and that, but I was like, you know what? I was thinking about my past life. I had guy friends that did me dirty, so I think it's both ways. So you know, but anyways, another like shower thought I have, it's like certain things that doesn't make sense. It's like when people keep mentioning like, oh, it's an abomination for gays and trans, because I have gay friends. I'm not gay, but I have gay friends and stuff like that, and I had trans friends when I was homeless. It's pretty common for a trans to be homeless. I don't know why, but anyways, um, but I'm like thinking, if God has issue with that, then why did He put a man's soul in a woman's body, or vice versa? Because a lot of people are like, I feel like a woman in a man's body, or the other way around, you know. So it's like, okay, if God had an issue with you know, gays and stuff like that, then why do you put a soul in a female's body, or vice versa? Because I've been watching like YouTube videos about like reincarnation. This person was like, I'm reincarnated. I was actually a guy in my past life, or I was a girl in my past life. It's like, okay, why did God do that if He has such a problem? You know, so I question that. That doesn't make sense. You know, so you know, it's whatever. A lot of things don't make sense. Like, I don't know. A lot of people rather be brainwashed to society, and you know, they're not woke. But I think maybe once you like experience life and death situation, you might like wake up more. Like you might question reality more, like I do. But yeah, you know, I always want to at least like do that hypnose thing on me, like, and like wonder like if I actually did it, like remember something when I died, or did I forget? Like I want to hypnotize me, or have somebody, you know, and like see like, is there something that I forgot? but I didn't remember nothing. It's like maybe I was a lost soul, and that's probably why some people experience some things and some people don't, because maybe they're a lost soul and the other one was saved. But it's very arrogant when people say, "Oh, I'm going to heaven with my father because I'm religious. I believe him." That doesn't mean nothing. There's a lot of religious people who, um, are hypocrites. So I have problems with religious people too, not just like of course with females because I was in an abusive relationship. I wouldn't say problems. I'll say trust issues. Of course I still like females, but it's like I have trust issues. Like, are they gonna be abusive to me because I'm in a wheelchair now? Like more. And also, it's like, are they going to take away my wheelchair? Because there's this chick that on YouTube that did that to her boyfriend. That wasn't cool. Or push him in the pool. My baby mom would do that. She's freaking evil. She used to like grab me from my shirt, rip off my necklace, and she like, boom, I would hit your ass, and I'm like, get the fuck off of me, and I push her off of me and this and that, and she's do meth, she was aggressive, and she used to kick me, stomp on me, throw knives at me. Costume would do nothing. They're like, how we know she did that to you? You're still breathing. But if it was the other way around, they would lock me up. But it's a lot of double standards in that. But yeah, but seeing how some religious people is, I have issues with religious people because it's like they're a bunch of hypocrites. Um, I don't like narrow-minded people. So yeah. So I never know I watch a lot of History Channel, a lot of like interesting facts or stuff like about Mars, Venus. All like they're always trying to find life on different planets, and sometimes I think maybe like the reason why we're always getting sick is probably because we're not from the planet. It's just a shower thought. It's not a fact. It's my theory. Like I question things. I'm like, okay, maybe it's this. I could be wrong. It's just my thought. Like maybe we're from a different planet and we're put here. Maybe we're saved from our own destructions because, like I mentioned in my other videos, looking at planets, they look like dead planets. Like there was life, but it looks like they destroy themselves. Like maybe from nuclear war. Because I keep having dreams about nuclear war. Like maybe that's how we're going to kill ourselves or end this world from nuclear war. But yeah, anyways, you guys should check out this one guy named Cody Itc. I as in igloo, T as in Tom, C as in Charlie. I'll leave it in the link in the description once I end this live. And he does a lot of spirit box, there's a spirit that you mentioned, like look in the skies, this and that, and he even says something about Putin or something like that. But yeah, but a lot of spirits they're not allowed to tell you about the end times or whatever, because they'll say God's right here, we'll get in trouble. So, you know, so that's why I still believe there's something out there, but like we're just like in a little like we're a little dot, we're in like the Milky Way, I believe, or something like that. So it's like there's way more stuff out there in space we haven't explored, and it's very arrogant to say we're the only ones, or you know. So I don't know, but yeah. So change my green screen video to like a conspiracy stuff. I understand your views on religion. Yeah. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I said, I might start just doing shorts now. Like I haven't got much views on my regular videos. I guess people like shorts more. I don't know. But so I haven't really been doing green screen. I was even thinking of stopping it, but I don't know. Like if I'm just sitting in one spot, like right now, I would be doing green screen. But if I'm like showing you how to do certain things, I'm not going to waste my time. Like it takes extra time to edit it, like doing this green screen, try to get it right, um, you know, and then color correct the skin and stuff like that. So it just takes time for all that. So I rather just do short videos. That's it, without burning myself out because I'm really exhausted as is. Like having less energy now because of the thyroid problem. I get cold easier now. I lost my like the regular videos are interesting. Appreciate it. Uh, I lost pretty much like my hunger. Well, I didn't really eat as much anyways, but still, like I only eat once a day now, so it's like I'm not even hungry anymore because I lost my appetite. Let me see. I had low cholesterol and something was high. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I had two different blood works from one from my psychiatric therapist, the other one from my primary doctor. they did blood work and whatever, and um, two of them did like pretty much say I do have hypothyroidism. I have low thyroid. I went the referral I went in for. They did the scan on my throat for the ultrasound or whatever for the throat to see like the thyroid, and they snapped pictures of it, whatever. And then I did blood work, and then let me see, yeah, they also use that they don't just use that for pregnancy. They use that for that, of course, and then also that to see like if you have blood clots, because I had scans on my legs before, like because I was like, why do I have nerve pains? And they thought maybe it's a blood clots. No, it's just something we deal with being paralyzed. We get nerve pains. Yeah, there's nothing around it, I guess. For some people are lucky they don't get it. But anyways, then also when I was first paralyzed, they did that on my stomach to see if I had like water, like to make sure I was fully cath when I was learning to cath, and see, stuff like that. So that was interesting. Let me see. The first time I wore, they first time they put like a diaper on me when I was first became paralyzed. They had like this mesh they put over like if it looks like a female tampon. I should know because I have sisters and I have a big mom. But anyways, time to take my meds. Like always, fucking exhausting. But anyways, yeah, I was like, whoa, what is that? He was like Victoria's Secret. No, because it was like a Nesh thing. I was like, what the hell? Looks like something strippers wear. You know what I mean? But yeah. So oh yeah. Anyway, so like I mentioned, if it's like God's will for people, like people like it's God's will, you brought you back. But it's like what makes it special when there's other people innocent. You know what I mean? That didn't make it or whatever. It's like why didn't He answer their prayer? So it's like okay, if it's God's will, then don't go to the hospital if you get COVID or get sick. So it's like I'm not trying to get help for anything anymore. I'm just going to let God. It's God's will. You know what I mean? I'm being sarcastic. So I'm just like letting it. Mother Nature. I was gonna say Bloody Mary. Mother Nature just take me out. Like you know, I'm not trying to take any more meds, or I'm not trying to get surgery on my throat. Fuck that. I'd rather be dead. But so I'd rather just like get sick on my own. Because try to kill myself naturally, honestly, it'd be harder. Like, of course, I've tried many times, even before being paralyzed. And it irritates me when people are like, oh, you want petty, this and that. But it's like, dude, I've talked to this other para guy that messaged me, like I mentioned before on Snapchat. I'm not going to say too much because I made a separate video about it. But he even said certain things like, um, he wished he was deaf. He knew he was paralyzed. He's going to be paralyzed. And it's like I said the same thing to my parents. Some people like say, "Well, you just want petty." It's like no, there's other people who say the same thing. You don't understand that. Wait till you're paralyzed. Or get shot. Then you don't want to do nothing. You're in pain all the time. Nerve pains are 24/7. They don't go away. But it's like I have nerve pains right now. It's probably like a 6. I just took my meds, but it's like every now and then, like maybe every 20, 30 minutes, like it will act up worse, like real bad. And, but I pretty much like blocked it out. My nerve pains kind of like I'm just used to it. It's been 2 freaking years or 2.5 years paralyzed. So I pretty much got used to nerve pains, but it really sucks. I can't even sleep or whatever. And how I used to learn to sleep with nerve pains is I'll stay up all night until like I'm so tired I could just go to sleep with nerve pains, and then I just like just stay up now. I'm pretty sure it's more than just the nerve pains, my PTSD and stuff like that, anxiety. But let me see. Yeah, I try playing video games. I'm not a video game person. I'm not into technology and stuff like that. But I try doing that to distract my mind. But I get bored playing the same video games where it's like I get bored like after 10 minutes. Like that's how it is with school. I get so freaking bored staying at work, and I'm always having different jobs. Like I like to do like the labor works. I used to work for like the call. Oh, I used to do actually calls the telemarketing and stuff like that for TV package deals and stuff like that. But I wasn't good at it. I quit. I wasn't into TV and stuff like that. But I don't like video games. What kind of video games do you like to play? Uh, I wasn't big growing up on video games. I wasn't really allowed to. I wouldn't say. Yeah. It was. I would always have to be outside, or not really have to. Like it was. My parents always wanted us to go outside all the time. nowadays kids can play video games like, you know, they don't get yelled at. But you know, my brother, he's pretty smart, so you know, I don't think it'll affect him. I'm just playing. But you know, he's a good kid. I just wish people aren't like mean to him or rude. Like, you know, he's a big kid, but I don't want bad things to happen to him. Like, it always seems like bad things happen to good people, honestly. So, you know, I worry about his friends at times. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I used to play Mario Bros with him. I used to sacrifice him, this and that, throw him in the lava. He used to get mad all the time. I thought it was funny growing up, but now it's like he does it to me, and I don't get mad. It's like I'm not really like into it. You know, I'm in my own world, in my mind. Um, he's mean to me now. You know, in a loving way. We're not together like in the house, but we're you know, he's my favorite brother. My other brother, I didn't grow up around him, so yeah, you know. So let me see, you know. But I like when I hear my other brother in the house. It makes me feel good. Like I'm like, you know, oh, he's here. You know, Benjamin's here. You know, I wish he's more here more often. Or why isn't my dad's other baby mom, you know, around in the picture more? You know, it's like, um, you know, because I don't understand. It's like my sister's husband, which I'm very thankful of. Um, he has different like he has stepmom, stepdad, mom, you know, and stuff like that. Like they seem they got along, I guess. At least in my eyes, when they're at the wedding. So it's like, why can't like other people get along? You know, like anyways, it's whatever. Like I'm over it. But yeah, it's like I don't know. So um, just like I wouldn't want my baby mom like get mad at me if I'm dating somebody. You know, it's like we're not together. It's been years. You put your hands on me. You had your chance. So it's like get over it. You know what I mean? So, but it felt good when I FaceTime her yesterday to see my daughter. So I could see the address. So I could give my daughter, our daughter, clothes from you guys that you guys sent. Um, so yeah, so I FaceTimed her, and you know, she asked or whatever, and I was like, well, I've only talked to like 6 chicks since I've been paralyzed in 2 years, 2.5 years. So, you know, and I was like, was a nurse, you know, and I was like, she's pretty hot, you know what I mean? And she's like, well, that's good that she was a nurse. And like when she said that, I'm like, you know what? You came a long way. You matured. That's good. Like I didn't tell her that, but I thought that I should have told her that. But that was very good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I don't care who she dates as long as they're not like gonna hurt my daughter or rape her. Like how somebody she dated in the past put hands on her son by putting a pillow over his face. So it's like I worry about that now since she mentioned that some boyfriend named Eddie. Um, you know, so and then also what I went through growing up. I'm always afraid like, are they going to treat my daughter like wrong? Anyways, I guess it's like a pretty much a talk video. Yeah, but mm, yeah, I'm still waiting for my Cash App card to be fixed because they blocked it right now because it was hacked, and I'm waiting for the call back so they can unblock it since I got the new card. Just gotta be careful what Gmail account you put on there. You know, I logged in on my laptop and on my Gmail account that's linked to my card, and somehow it got hacked. You know, they tried to take out $100 twice. I didn't have no $100. I'm broke. But and then seven freaking times, or no, 8 times they've took out $7 over and over again by Lonnie. It says through Gmail, so I'm pretty sure my Google gave up my information, or they hacked it somehow. But yeah, so I had to change my passwords and stuff like that. Mm, Yeah, it always happens when I'm sleeping. It's like 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. They'll hack my stuff, and I'm like, it's time to get a new card. So, anyways, but like I said, it kind of got to me. It's like I posted on my TikTok like, hey, can somebody help me? With $25, my Premiere Pro's about to expire, which it did today, expired today. I got a 2 day notice. It gives you like a notice like you gotta renew your plan. But anyways, so I posted it on my TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I was left on red. Like nobody thumbs up or anything. It makes me feel sad sometimes. So, but same time, I get messages like, "Oh, you inspiring me, this and that," or "I look up to you," or "I'm a big fan." I'm like, okay, I cannot ruin for those. You know what I mean? Like I understand we're going through stuff, so you know what I mean. But nobody likes you left on red or unheard. Because I was watching a YouTube video where it's like there's this one chick. She has like thousands of subscribe followers, and she posted like, "I'll be going to this one place to meet up, and it's where all TikTokers or famous people go. Like I don't know where. Excuse me, but it's like nobody showed up, but she has all these followers. So I'm thinking, okay, I don't even think people will even care. Like make videos or not, if I'm here or not. Doesn't seem like it, honestly. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video. Uh, Let me leave in comments below what videos you want me to do, like shorts videos or whatever. I still have some videos I have to do, or not really have to do, but you know, people mention like, why don't you try this or that? And I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I could try that. I could make a video about that. Like a different way to put it in the dresser. See if I could pick it up. But yeah. But anyways, that's it for this video. But anyways, feels entertaining at Chicken Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe. As always, stay humble. Till next time, bye.